Today I'd like to take a couple of minutes to talk to you about shoulder pain. As you can imagine, we see our fair share of people experiencing shoulder pain coming through the clinic, and while shoulder pain is very complex and there's lots of things to unpack with it, it's going to take more than this short video to explain all the ins and outs of it. But I want to take a little bit of time to talk about what contributes towards shoulder pain, what things can bring on shoulder pain or make shoulder pain worse. The first thing I'd like to talk to you about is occupation. Now, it's no surprise that people who are doing big manual jobs with lots of overhead activities like painter decorators or builders doing lots of heavy lifting do tend to get shoulder pain or can get shoulder pain and can come into our clinic and do often. The other end of the spectrum with it is we do see our fair share of people who are doing desk-based work getting shoulder pain as well. As you can imagine, the shoulder is quite a complex structure with lots of muscles that have to support and stabilize it. If you're doing loads of overhead activities, they can get strained. If you're doing loads of heavy lifting, it can get strained. But also, if you spend most of your time sat in front of a desk in this position, using these muscles a lot around here and not using the ones around the back, that can also contribute towards shoulder pain developing as well. So much like the builders and painters and decorators, where they may want to kind of consider where possible, can you adapt things to make it a bit less strenuous on you? Can you stagger out your tasks so it's not all in one go? Wishful thinking possibly. People who are doing more desk-based work, you might want to think, can I have breaks? Can I do some exercise to supplement what I'm doing to work the muscles around the back to kind of ease things down a little bit as well, or prevent there being any shoulder issues in the future? The other one is hobbies as well. So as you can imagine, we talked about painters and decorators, overhead activities. Tennis players as well, lots of overhead serving and things like that, people who are going to the gym and working out there. Depending on how you approach exercising in the gym, if you are strengthening some muscles and not others, you can get that strength imbalance. It can contribute towards shoulder pain as well. And the last one I wanted to discuss a bit is lifestyle as well. So the two ways that things can go wrong with this is you have your people who are living a very sedentary lifestyle where they may or may not be desk-based working as well. If you don't tend to have any hobbies or activities or exercises that you do regularly, and you are desk-based working, sedentary lifestyle, a lot of the muscles around the shoulder generally can start to get quite a lot weaker, so that when you do have to do something physical, it puts more strain on your body and that can contribute towards pain. The other end of the spectrum is the more boom and bust kind of type lifestyles. The people who like doing exercise, but it's very few and far between. So they'll go weeks with no exercise, and then they're like, I'm going to go back to the gym. I'm going to lift the earth. Unsurprisingly, that can contribute towards shoulder pain as well. So you want to have that middle ground of a bit of a variety. You do want to exercise your shoulders quite well-rounded to keep things nice and strong. But you want to take your time. You want to take your time with it. You don't want to go too extreme of doing loads in one break in one session and then not doing much for ages afterwards, or just not doing exercise as well. Try and find that balance with it within your normal routine. So I know it's a bit of a whistle-stop tour going through these things. It's not covering all the ins and outs with regards to shoulder pain. However, we do have a workshop coming up soon at the end of the month on the 26th, Wednesday 26th of March at 6:30 at our flagship Sandhurst clinic. If you are suffering with shoulder pain, or you know anyone suffering with shoulder pain, it will be covering necks as well, but we will be doing the workshop on that date on the 26th of March. You can register via our website, so if you are interested in learning more about shoulders or neck pain, then please come along and we'll help you out. Thanks. Take care.